husband and I bought this land in 81, raised 2 boys here. In 2014, the Carlton Complex fire came through, and houses, runs, bee business all burned. Right after the fire, there was a big flood. It was huge, big trees coming down, giant boulders. Afterwards, the creek was unrecognizable. And following that, the recovery, the rejuvenation, the refreshing of the ground was just phenomenal.
Chiliwist Creek was one of 7 creeks that we targeted for restoration with funding from Washington Department of Ecology's Water Resources Program. It's been one of the most exciting streams to work in. The response has been amazing to this type of process-based restoration. So some of the strategies we include in process-based restoration, ideally beavers. We are the Methow Beaver Project, but not every system is ready for beavers immediately. And what we do when we can't put beavers back in right away to do the magical work that they do is we put wood in the way of water, as wood used to be falling naturally into streams as it died, as beavers felled the wood. We do that through installing posts into the ground and weaving conifer boughs into those to slow water down and act like a beaver dam. We're mimicking the work that beavers do. During our baseline monitoring, what we found in Chiliwist Creek was a channel that was deep and narrow, so about 10 to 12 feet in our deepest and most incised areas. Now what we're seeing is a channel that's more in the 2.5 foot deep. In some of the areas downstream of where we're standing now, we're almost at the floodplain.
The changes along the creek where the project has happened are just so gigantic. The creek is now wide, the banks are much lower. There has been a ton of soil accumulation on the bottom of the creek. The bird life has increased. The wildlife use of the ground has increased.
This work couldn't be more important in this time of warming temperatures, and we're unfortunately in another drought. This is making huge improvements to have woody debris back in our streams, ideally beavers back in to maintain them over time.
I could never say enough about what this project, what these people have done for me, my husband, our life, this ground, and everybody who lives here.
This Give Methow. Please consider supporting the Methow Okanogan Beaver Project. Together, beavers and people can restore our watersheds.